What if the secret to long-term nutrition success wasn't doing more, but doing less consistently? If you're crushing those CrossFit, Orange Theory, and HIIT workouts, but can't seem to maintain your nutrition plan, I'm about to show you how the top 1% of fitness performers make it look effortless. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with willpower. I've got the neuroscience to prove it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the minimum dose strategy that top fitness enthusiasts use to maintain peak nutrition year-round without the burnout. Stay with me to the end for the 3 practical steps you can implement today. I'm E.C. Sinkowski, and I've coached over 2,000 high-performing fitness enthusiasts and trained fellow nutrition and fitness coaches and gym owners in the last 20 years. 100% of what I recommend is backed by metabolic science and real-world testing with clients who demand results without compromise. I've isolated the 3 top strategies the top 1% of fitness enthusiasts use to get and maintain fitness performance. Anyone serious about fitness training has cycled through counting macros, tried paleo, experimented with keto, and jumped on intermittent fasting. And let me guess, they worked until they didn't. You saw initial performance gains, maybe drop some body fat, but then hit a wall, plateau, and quit. Join the club. We've got t-shirts. Here's why those diets don't work anymore. 50 years of scientific studies prove that losing weight is easy compared to keeping the weight off. Why? Because highly restrictive nutrition plans rely on 3 things that are fundamentally unsustainable. Deprivation, which triggers both biological compensation mechanisms and psychological despair. Complicated restrictions that eat up brain space and kill your social life. Perfectionism, which sets you up for a destructive all-or-nothing cycle. These are precisely why you end up mentally exhausted from overthinking everything you eat, especially when you're already pushing hard in the gym and life. As a high output individual, you need sustainable fuel strategies, not another restrictive diet. But there's powerful evidence from the research. The smallest, most consistent actions create the greatest changes in your brain's neural pathways, making nutrition maintenance nearly automatic. I call it the minimum effective dose approach. Just like in fitness training, where there's an optimal stimulus to get better performance without overkill, your brain operates on the same principle when forming habits. Consistent repetition, even in small doses, physically reshapes your brain's neural architecture. When you practice a nutrition habit daily, even for just a few minutes, you're literally rewiring the pathways that make that behavior automatic. This is neuroplasticity in action, your brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself based on experience until behaviors become second nature, automatic. The magic isn't in massive overhauls, deprivation, or perfection. It's in daily repetition of small, strategic actions that get big results. Here's the neuroplasticity timeline my high-performing clients experience. Weeks 1 to 2, subtle shifts occur, energy levels stabilize quickly, and your nutrition plan finally feels doable and sustainable. It's not that hard. Weeks 4 to 6, behaviors become increasingly automatic, a lot less mental bandwidth making food decisions. You're eating the foods you love in the right doses. By week 8, your brain begins defaulting to these new patterns even when life gets chaotic. Your nutrition approach becomes part of your identity, as automatic as showing up for your workouts. Here are the 3 science-backed strategies the top 1% of fitness performers use to support and maintain their goals, and you can start using today. Strategic inclusion versus elimination. Build a food plan around the foods you love so it's easy to stick with for years. This means quality proteins for recovery, nutrient-dense fruits and veggies for micronutrients, and yep, even that occasional treat. If you want ice cream, you can have some ice cream. No perfection required. Progressive habit stacking. Work with a coach to sequence the right habits in the right order for your specific performance goals. Progression matters as much as the habits themselves. Precision fueling. Calculate your personal caloric deficit and maintenance targets based on your genetics, fitness level, goals, food preferences, and more. Make sure your fueling targets are correct for you. Underfueling is just as harmful as overeating. The top 1% know exactly how much fuel they need for their goals. My client Gail V cracked us all up when she said, "I'm pissed that I'm 49 and I just found this out." It's not hard. When I first started losing weight, I felt like I wasn't earning it as much as I had to with other diet and exercise programs. I hope you got value out of this video series. Drop any questions in the comments or shoot me a DM.